And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox.
And now,
and we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
Boston Red Sox.
So just about set now. And pitching in this game, Garrett Crochet.
Big-time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And he lays down a bunt. Grabs it barehanded. Gathers and throws. Nicely done for the out. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. High in the air, out to right. Abreu makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Batting third, right fielder Aaron Judge.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for New York, Aaron Judge. Big time power. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. And first offering is fouled off.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Judge waits. And a swing and a miss. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Yanks nothing. Red Sox coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Fenway and towing the slab, Garrett Cole. What do we need to know here?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
And stepping in is the speedy Jarren Duran. And that one clips the corner. That missed by a lot. And that's ball one. And there's a ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Not even close there. And now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Batting second, second baseman.
Here's Alex Bregman. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Bellinger settles underneath it. And there's one down.
Batting third baseman.
As we check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox.
Devers.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Duran stands at first with one out. Runner on the go. There's a ball. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job of controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
Pitch misses there, and the count is 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Now batting Tristan Casas. First pitch just misses.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And the 1-0.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to Jazz, there's 1. On to Goldschmidt, that's 2.
Got the batter to hit it exactly where he wanted. That textbook 6-4-3 double play, gets out of the jam and back in the dugout.
New inning getting
Leading
started.
off for
Here's
the
Cody
Yankees,
Bellinger.
Center fielder Cody Bellinger.
Bellinger's dad won a couple of World Series rings in 1999 and 2000. Clay was a backup infielder with the New York Yankees. Popped up and a foul ball. In the 2023 season, Cody's dad, Clay, made a trip to Wrigley Field and sat in the right field bleachers to watch his son play. That's kind of cool.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. High fly ball, right field. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Giancarlo
And here is
Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Crochet, he isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable. He just hasn't proven that he can do it yet. And another ball.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
That one misses, and it's 3-0.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
And there's the automatic. And what about analytics? Because one of the ways it seems like they've contributed to the trend is it's not just about are you capable of getting deep, that now focusing on the numbers, maybe the matchup is better with a different guy as the game goes on. 1 down, base is empty. And that's a strikeout. Ed Drummond says he won a round.
Oh, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
And now Austin Wells. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Only a handful of
No
pitchers
ball,
can
2
go
strikes.
through an order 3 times, maybe even 4 times. And the analytics have contributed
Ball
to
1.
that trend. But I think there are some guys given an opportunity may be able to show that they can be a 3rd or 4th time through the order type of pitcher.
Next pitch is
that's
outside. That one is
Count it 3-2.
upstairs. No score here in the second. On the ground to the
That's
left. And foul ball. And a pitch. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. And that's how they get
Batting
their first
seventh,
base
first
runner of the
baseman,
game.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. That clips the zone. That's strike 1. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. And that drops in for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
2 outs. That misses
ball,
the zone.
2 strikes.
Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that's a little bit high.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And now it's 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a
Batting
lot of
8th,
pitches
left fielder,
and ends up
Jason
drawing the walk.
Dominguez.
Very gritty.
First and second, 2 outs. And next for New York, Jason Dominguez. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0. Two on, 2 outs. Hard hit, right side. They take the force out, and that is that. So they strand a pair. Down to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Fenway Park,
Leading
bottom of
off
the
for
second.
the
Trevor
Red
Story
Sox.
comes up to the plate.
Shortstop, Trevor Story.
Cole back to work. Right side. Chisholm sends it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting 6th, designated hitter.
So now the DH spot. Masataka
Yoshida.
Yoshida. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. That one misses in the dirt.
Counts 1-0.
1 out, base is empty. And a foul ball.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
In there at the knees, and a count 1-2.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
That's
Up and
ball 2.
in, and the count is even 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one missed. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And that wasn't even close. Ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
When you go that deep into an at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Runner on at first with one gone. Wilyer Abreu digs in now. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Ball 1, no strikes. This one in the air. Cole makes the catch, and there's 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Here's the catcher to hit, Connor Wong. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Pitch misses, ball 1.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Foul ball there.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
Line drive. That's a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And now Ceddanne Rafaela. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. There's a strike. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Outside low. Yeah, the count 1-2. Just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That one misses, and the count is filled up.
That's a really good take.
Yoshida on second. Wong at first. 2 out of the inning. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back inside
Leading
Fenway
off for
Park.
the
Now
Yankees,
here is
third baseman,
Oswaldo Cabrera.
Cabrera.
Cabrera goes 5 feet 11 inches, 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. And there's a strike. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Bregman is under it. 1 up, 1 down. Back to the top of the Yankee order. And now Anthony Volpe. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a foul straight back. Top of the third, no score.
Ball 1. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a
Bad
ball.
ball,
Tried
dude.
to attack with the sweeper. Towards first, Casas. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Flied to right his first time. And that's down and away.
1-0.
Fouled off to the right. And that's
Ball
way
2.
high. 2-1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. On the ground to first. He'll do it himself, and the Yanks go quietly. Down in order go the Yankees, and we are still scoreless. Back now at Fenway.
Leading
Now
off
batting
for
Jaron
the
Duran.
Red Sox,
If there's
left
nobody on in
fielder,
front of him,
Jaron
a single for him
Duran.
many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base. You know, these Red Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
That one drifts inside. On the ground to Jazz. Over to Goldie. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, second baseman.
And now it's Alex Bregman. There's a strike.
Ball 1.
Tap foul at the plate. One down, base is empty. And that's a base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael
Man at first with 1
Devers.
gone. Here's the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And that one upstairs, ball one. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Fought off foul. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens.
One ball.
Bregman leads off first with one away. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Sets him down looking. Went back to the knuckle curve, and it was a good idea. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
And now the first baseman, Tristan Casas. He's 0 for 1. And a breaking ball misses outside. That one hammered center field. Bellinger going back on this one. And it's off the Green Monster. Here comes Bregman around third. He will score, and they take the lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Put a great swing on that pitch to deep center field, and we knew it was going to be close, but just not quite enough. And I'm sure a few of his teammates might be yelling weight room at him right now, but he should definitely feel good about that one.
So, runner at second, 2 down. And next for the Red Sox, Trevor Story. Right through there for a strike. Two outs and one in scoring position. A little out front there as he swings through it.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Red Sox with an RBI double. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back here at Fenway Park. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Aaron Judge. Swing and a miss, strike one.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
On the ground, right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Still able to get it there in time. And that's out number one on a tough play.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And it's even up. Bases empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Out there to center. Durant makes the grab on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Stanton in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike.
Nope, that's a ball.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And out of here. He deposits that one into the monster seats. A massive home run. And we're all square. It's 1-1.
That's a game changer right there. A big time swing, and we're all tied up. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in. Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Cut on and lifted in the air. Story on the move. He's got it. And that is out number 3. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even at 1 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
now
off
Masataka
for the Red
Yoshida.
Sox, designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida.
That's off the inside corner, and that is ball 1. That one missing inside. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Hit in the air, left field. Dominguez hauls it in for the out.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder,
And stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. First time up was a pop out. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And takes low for ball 1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
That one is blasted left field towards the monster, and it bangs off the monster. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed off some really nice oppo pop with that swing and just couldn't get it over the fence. But I absolutely love everything about that approach and the mechanics right
there. And here's the catcher, Connor Wong. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Chop back up the middle. Throw to first in time.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cedar.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. So stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela. Went down on strikes his first time through.
That's a ball.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher. If you're the runner at third, think about scoring.
Fouled off. He was late.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
2 outs. Swing at a ground ball. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 left for the Red Sox. Still tied 1-1. Back here in Boston, and here's Paul Goldschmidt. Crochet back to work. Way high.
You know, these Yankees just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. You really can't pin it on one player because we've seen soft contact up and down this lineup. It's time to make some adjustments because this approach is just off.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Line drive. He dives, but he can't make the catch. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. Swing and a foul out of play.
The cause for these struggles is a little different for each guy. For some, it's timing, and for others, it's mechanics. Whatever it is, they need to start hitting the ball harder.
And that is out of play. And here's a slow roller. Bregman. They put the tag on him. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Now batting, third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera.
So 2 down now, and here is Oswaldo Cabrera. Lied out his first time. And he pumps it a strike.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Fastball for a strike at 95.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. All tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jarren Duran. That one the other way. And that'll get down for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now it's Alex Bregman. Outside low, and that's ball one. Durant aboard here at first with nobody out. And fouled off. And that misses. And a count 2-1. Right through there for a strike.
The 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Nobody out. Runner at first. Got him swinging.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
Cole keeping him close. Devers now. That's in there. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Almost got him.
2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas.
Picked up an RBI in his last at-bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And that's off the outside edge. And that's ball one. Cole a check to first.
No, he's in there.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
To the right side, Chisholm throws to first in time. Third out, and the Red Sox leave one. Score remains tied 1-1. We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Josh Winkowski.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 25, Josh Winkowski.
Back to the top of the lineup, and the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. 0 for 2 in this one. The shortstop takes the ball. Movement in the bullpen. Aroldis Chapman appears to be getting loose. Slayton, the right-hander, also getting loose. There's the strike.
1-1.
And that's in there at the knees.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And up next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Second baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
Chisholm, a former All-Star, 27 years old, and he was born in the Bahamas. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Off the mark there. Now 1-2. Out towards right center field. Rafaela moving under it. He makes the grab. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge at the plate. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
That one ripped. That's back there. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
And here comes Bellinger. And that one fouled off.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Judge at second with 2 down.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
That one off the mark. 2-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Next offering is down low. Comebacker to the mound. In plenty of time to first, and Bellinger is out. That's out number 3. So they can't do anything with a 2-out double. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. All tied 1-1. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning, and now it's going to be Trevor Story. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Fernando Cruz, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Weaver also throwing. Ripped to short. On the run. Sends it over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida.
Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. And the first
Now, 1-0.
offering is not close. Fastball for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Pitch in the dirt. 2-1. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Now batting, right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Garrett Cole is done in this one, and a pretty decent effort out of him. Tie ball game, new arm out of the pen when we get back.
Now pitching for
New
New
pitcher
York,
for the Yankees,
number
Mark Leiter
56.
Jr.
He's got a
Mark
wicked
Leiter
breaking ball in his
Jr.
arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 2. On the ground, and that's a fair ball. The throw to third, save, and now second and third with one gone.
Wastes no time there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Two on, one out. Wong now at the plate. Golden opportunity right here. First pitch swinging.
0-1's the count.
Two on, one out.
1-1.
In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. And a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. Nice job behind the plate there.
Well, they get a big strikeout there, and that was a nice job behind the plate to complete the out at first while keeping those runners at second and third. That could have turned out way worse for the defense.
So digging in, Cedar Rafaela. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Second and third, 2 down. Next pitch is outside. Just missed.
Well, out there on the mound, he's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
Next offering in there for a strike. And now 3 balls and a strike. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Two on, 2 outs. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Red
back.
Sox.
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the
Number
mound,
63.
Justin Slayton.
Justin Slayton.
Now here's
Leading
Giancarlo
off for the
Stanton.
Yankees,
He's already
the
homered here in
designated
this
hitter,
one.
Giancarlo
He's a big, strong
Stanton.
guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That one
ball,
not close.
2 strikes.
And the count is 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And one away. And next for New York, Austin Wells.
Now batting, catcher Austin Wells.
That one catches the zone. It's 0-1. And a
Ball,
curve
that's off the
misses
plate.
outside. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Go ahead run on base. Here is Goldschmidt. A walk, and he's also singled. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. One away, tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Next offering is in for a strike.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Stays alive. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now
Digging
batting,
in is the
left
switch hitting
fielder,
outfielder, Jason
Dominguez.
Dominguez. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And misses
Inside, ball 1.
inside. Two outs. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. One left for the Yankees. Score remains deadlocked at 1.
Now pitching for
We're
New
back
York,
in a new pitcher here to start
Number
the bottom of the
63.
7th. Fernando
Fernando
Cruz.
Cruz.
So back to the top of the
Leading
order.
off for
Here's the
the
left
Red
fielder,
Sox.
Jaron Duran.
Left fielder,
Singing, you got to
Jaron
appreciate a guy
Duran.
who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That's to third. Handles, throws to first, and one away in the bottom of the seventh.
Now batting, second baseman Alex Bregman.
And next for the Red Sox, Alex Bregman, 1 for 3.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
Nope. Close, but call the ball. And the count is 2-0.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial goal.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And it hits off the monster. Throws to second. And he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Now it's Devers at the plate. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Ball one there.
Ball one, no strike.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out of the left center field. Heading for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take the lead in the seventh.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Now it's going to be Tristan Casas. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Here's Trevor Story now. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. There's the strike, 95 of that one. A little bit low. 1-1. On the ground to third. Over to Goldie. And that will end the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Aroldis Chapman.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading off for the
Oswaldo
Yankees,
Cabrera
third baseman,
stepping in now for the Yankees.
Cabrera.
And ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Fought off foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Action in the pen down there. Liam Hendricks, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Bernardino warming up as well. The 1-2. Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. Got him. 1 out.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. 0 for 3 in this one. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. And that's fouled off. And there's a ball. And a swing and a miss. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beatings.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves, knowing that they can miss the bat. Tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Two down, nobody on. Fastball for a strike.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Next offering upstairs.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So the Yanks go in order, and they trail it here 2-1.
Now pitching.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Luke Weaver.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida.
Masataka Yoshida.
That's off the mark. 1-0. There's a strike.
1-1.
And he grounds one to the right side. To first, leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
So up next, Wilyer Abreu. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Meanwhile, Activity in the bullpen. Jake Cousins up and throwing. Base is empty, one away. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ball, that's out.
And that one a little below the knees. And that's ball 2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
3 balls, 1 strike.
One down, base is empty. And that's in for a strike. And the count's full. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
Here's the catcher to hit, Connor Wong.
Let's go, base hit here.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering misses down and away. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
And stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Inside, just missed. Next offering is fouled back. And that one is inside. Abreu leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one missed.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Jarren Duran will hit next. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 aboard, 2 outs. That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. The 1-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Boston strands a pair. They lead it 2-1.
Now pitching for
Back
the Red
now,
Sox.
and on the mound, the closer,
Number 31.
Liam Hendricks.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well,
Leading
one-run
off for
game,
the Yankees,
and now big number
right fielder,
99, Aaron Judge.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
And ball one to Judge.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Fastball for a strike. And a count 1-2. And there's a ball. That one almost got him. Ball four, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
No outs, runner at first. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike. That one's in there, and a count 1-2.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
2-2 the count.
In the dirt, but kept close, and the runner holds. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. You set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Here's Stanton now. He's already homered in this game. On the corner for a strike. 0-1. Way out front for strike two. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And a base hit on the line. Judge around second. Here's the throw. The tag. And he's out.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third base.
So it's their last chance in this one. Stepping in, Austin Wells. Check swing called strike. That's strike one.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
They're down to their final strike.
Right now, they're looking for something, hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
And delivers outside.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
The Yankees down to their final strike. Ground ball left side. And that is the ball game.
Well, a tight 2-1 ball game. Classic pitching and defense in this game. A lot of good execution, and neither team really beat themselves by way of mistakes. But ultimately, it came down to 1 or 2 key plays to make the difference for the win.
And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.